How's fall camp going for you guys?
So far, fall camp has been pretty fun. Like everybody's demeanor, I feel like is really uplifted because they just out there having fun and just really worried about the task at hand. We just worried about putting in good work and winning the day.
You at the end of last season, you made a position change. What kind of went into that decision, and then how are you doing with it?
Well, in that decision, it was just a decision Coach Wilson made, and it's just a decision that he also felt would be better for my career too. And I prayed about it, and I put work in, and I fell in love with the position. And I don't regret making a position change, and I just been getting real comfortable with the position and falling in love with it real slow.
So everything I've heard, it says you've had a really good camp at
Okay.
cornerback. It's kind of strange to see a 6'5" cornerback. You feel pretty comfortable with the position?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like just being tall kind of helps, and just me being fast and me being a former receiver, it actually just goes hand in hand with the position. So just me being tall, I just gotta work on just staying low. Really, that's really the hardest part. But other than that, it doesn't really play too much of a factor in the position.
Thanks, Rick. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Chase, you're up.
Hey, how's it going, man? Do you miss playing wide receiver at all?
Sundays I'll just see some of my old receiver friends making catches and just go out there having fun, and it kind of makes me reminisce. But other than that, nah. I mean, the cornerback position really has my heart right now, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
Did you play cornerback at all until the end of last season in your entire career?
No, sir. The last time I played, well, no. When I was in high school, I had like one snap at corner, and that was it, or in Pee Wee. But other than that, no, sir. This has been my first time really playing some cornerback.
So last year when Coach Wilson made that decision, what did he see in you at that position? Did you even know that you had the ability to be a Division I college cornerback when you were a Division I college receiver?
No, sir. I really didn't, and it's just that I wasn't really seeing a lot of playing time last couple weeks during last season. And Coach Wilson, with me with my athleticism, he just seen that they could use me on the field. So he thought me moving to corner would be a good move, and he trusted me. And ever since then, I just been playing the position. But yes, sir.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Greg, you're up.
Tariq, what was the hardest part about moving from one position to the other? Is there anything that jumped out?
I can say that with cornerback, you always moving around, and you got to be a lot more instinctive. But other than that, like all in all, like receiver, you got to break down within routes. You got to run. Same thing at corner. When the receiver breaks, you got to break down, and when the receiver running, you got to run. So that's pretty much it.
Were you surprised that you were able to have some success there and find a role right away, or did you think you might be able to fit in?
At first, I was kind of skeptical. Like I said, like I was leaning towards being like, oh, I'm a receiver, and I just kept looking into my career, and I just thought that with me playing corner, there's not really a lot of tall cornerbacks who can run, and it just was something that I felt like was good for my career, and I prayed about it, and it's just something that I felt that was better, and I just came comfortable with.
What's the biggest growth you see in yourself at the position from last year to this year, things you've gotten better at?
I can say I'm just kind of hard to see because I only played like cornerback for one game. But if anything, I can say me trusting my abilities more is something that I can say that I improved on with so far, and just being able to trust my abilities and my strengths like my length and my speed, just being able to trust the stuff I know I can do. Yes, sir.
With the new coaching staff coming in this year, did you think maybe you could have a fresh start at receiver, that it might make more sense for you to go back, or how did you sort of evaluate that?
No, sir. When the new coaches came in, me personally, I wanted to play cornerback, and they went ahead and allowed me to continue to play. I mean, going back to receiver wasn't even a thought in my head, to be honest. I just really wanted to focus on corner and just keep putting work in at that spot. Yes, sir.
You see yourself as like a potential starter this year, or what role do you envision?
Yes, sir. I vision myself a starter, and even if I'm not a starter, just being in the role to just help improve my teammates, just seeing them get better, or just help better in the defense and the team in the whole, whether it's from starting or just being a two. I just want to help the team improve.
All right, Hector, you're up.
Tariq, good morning, man.
Good morning.
Hey, with the school announced the game against Army yesterday. Excuse me. When you throw in other reports, it seems like you guys have your full 12-game schedule. Do you feel like, is there a sense of normalcy? Like, do you feel like finally, maybe for the first time, this is beginning to feel like what it should feel like, or because of everything you guys have to deal with on a daily basis, are you still a ways away from that?
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
With the school announcing games on the schedule, and with you guys, when you include reports looking like you have a full 12-game schedule now, I'm wondering if it's now beginning to feel normal again. You can actually think and talk and breathe football, as opposed to when everything first started, all the uncertainty and everything that came with the pandemic.
Yes, sir. So basically, we just kept preparing like we had a 12-game season, no matter if it was 4, 5 games, or even 12. We just kept preparing like we had a season. And now that more games are being added, and now that is more belief into having a season, it just makes us go harder and make us prepare even harder for our first opponent.
Is it easier to prepare now that it seems like things are really coming together?
Yes, sir. I mean, everything always has been pretty smooth because with Coach Traylor, everything has been about winning the day and just taking it a day at a time. And if we just keep winning the day, everything will take care of itself. So, yes, sir, everything has been going pretty smooth.
Anything stick out to you? Asking about the scrimmage that you guys just had over the weekend. Anything stick out to you outside of the normal, the live action, you guys going at each other? Anything stick out to you in that scrimmage?
I can say that it was a lot smoother, and just them putting us in different situations and us executing has been a lot smoother too.
Appreciate it, Tariq. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Greg, you got the last question for Tariq?
Cool. Tariq, so with classes starting up this week and things going on outside of just football, how has your routine kind of changed? What's this week been like for you so far?
Honestly, well, yesterday was the first day of classes, but I can say the routine is kind of different because now a lot of more classes are online rather than them being in class. So the routine is different because instead of waking up and going to practice and then going to class, you waking up, going to practice, and then you go home and you sit in front of your laptop or your phone talking to your teacher instead of having like a face-to-face. So it's really not too bad. A lot of people would say because a lot of students would prefer online classes. But yes, sir, the preparing for it has been smooth too.
Do you have all online classes, or is there anything in person for you?
Yeah, I have all online. Yes, sir.
Got it.
Yes, that makes it a lot more smoother.